So recently you might have heard about a new problem on Windows 11 where SSD got disappeared after updating to a new update KB5063878 and the computer didn't boot up because of course the SSD was missing. So what was the exact reason? Now on the one side, many YouTubers and even many viewers, they blamed Microsoft and said it all happening because of the new update KB5063878. Well, on the another side, Microsoft clearly said that it's not any problem with the newer Windows update and it's all happening due to the SSD. So there are many people who are still wondering that what was the exact problem and shall they install this update on their Windows or not. And this is the reason I am creating this video after my complete research so that I can give you the exact reason and give you an answer whether you should update or not and when you can have the same problem. And before revealing the exact reason, let me tell you that only few people had this problem of SSD getting disappeared after installing this new update, as there are many other users, including me, who did not had any problem after updating to this new update. And somewhere it justifies that the problem is not with the update or else everyone should have the same problem. Alright, so the real reason was due to a bug that trigger when SSD are nearly full, over 60 to 80% or higher than that, and experience a heavy continuous write load like transferring any kind of file that is above 50 GB, and this interaction with the preliminary firmware on some SSD lead to the controller failure, making the drive vanish from the Windows and the BIOS. And even if you ask to any of your known people and notice the people who are reporting about this problem, they also had the same problem. Their firmware of SSD was not being updated from a long time. And when they tried to transfer any kind of file that was above 50 GB or plus, like any kind of big game or any other kind of application file, and the C drive was getting almost full, then only they had this problem of SSD getting disappeared. So now if I talk about the solution, what exactly you can do before updating your Windows, what you can do, make sure that you have plenty of space available in your C drive, and then you also need to update the SSD firmware. So in order to find your SSD firmware, look for your main drive, main SSD, right click on it, go to properties, click on the hardware tab here. This will list you all kind of SSD or other kind of drive connected. Now you need to look for the one that is booting your Windows. Like on my end, I have eData SX8100NP. So you can make a note of it and then you can bring up any of your browser. Type the same name and type utility download. And you will be getting the tool over here. So it can be your eData, it can be your Samsung SSD or any other, whichever you are using. You will have to search for it and add utility download. You will be getting that software. Just go ahead and download it, install it and update your SSD firmware. So this is all best you can do as of now in order to update your SSD firmware and get rid of this problem. And that's all guys for today, and hopefully I answered all your questions and your doubt should be cleared now as of now. If you still have any kind of queries, any kind of confusion, just let me know in the comment section and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.